Hey everyone, this is Shayna from wordofmouth.org, and I'm here with wordofmouth.org crash course speaker, Rob La Gesse. Rob, can you tell us a little bit about the class you're teaching on May 10th?
Sure. I'm going to be talking about how taking amazing care of customers will generate word-of-mouth marketing. So this is basically knowing your customer well enough that you can startle them with simple little things that will just delight them. You know, I'm not talking about buying a Mercedes or anything, but sometimes a simple thing like sending them their favorite kind of ballpoint pen refills will amaze them. So it's kind of those types of things.
Cool. So what are the top 3 lessons people will learn in your session?
I think that they're going to learn that I think the most critical thing in establishing word-of-mouth marketing and customer trust and customer love is by being completely open and honest and, you know, almost to a fault being honest, which, you know, kind of pushes me against some of the issues that you have when you work for a publicly traded company, which can be both fun and a trial. So I think number one is just, you know, learning how to be so transparent that, you know, your customers trust you. The second thing I think is just how to have fun with customers. Customers are, you know, they're people just like you and me. They want to have fun. They want to smile. They want to laugh. They want to love you, but you have to give them reasons to. And the third one I think is a really important one, and it's how to apologize and still stay friends.
Cool. So what is your number one secret to earning great referrals?
It starts, you know, by having a company that's built from the ground up, focused on the customer experience. If customer support or the customer experience is an add-on or considered a overhead at your company, it's going to be really, really difficult to build an army of promoters. So it really starts with the culture of the company and with hiring people who have a natural call to service.
Great. And what is your favorite word-of-mouth story of all time?
My favorite one was just kind of a fun thing we did a couple of years ago when we had some customers that rented an RV, and they were driving down from the Midwest to Austin for South by, and their RV broke down like 80 miles north of Dallas. Anybody who has been in that part of the country knows there's nothing 80 miles north of Dallas. But they were waiting for a tow truck, and they still had their cell phones, and they were tweeting, and, you know, they mentioned that they were hungry. So we found a pizza place fairly close to them and convinced the manager of the pizza place that we weren't crazy and we really wanted to send a bunch of pizzas to a mile marker number out on the highway. So, you know, that was kind of fun. You know, the customers tweeted about it. You know, when they got their pizzas, they were real happy. But a couple of days later, one of the customers was doing a keynote at South by, and they told that story. And the audience, you know, our audience, when we were, you know, involving and ordering the pizza was fairly small. But the audience during that keynote at South by was huge. So the word of mouth from that event was, you know, it was kind of delayed 2 days, but then it was 100-fold more powerful than it was when it actually occurred.
That's so great. Well, that's actually all the time we have right now, but you can come to the wordofmouth.org crash course in Austin on May 10th to hear more from Rob La Gesse and for one day of love, happiness, and word of mouth. Go to wordofmouth.org/crash course to register.